boys and girls. Still a mess. Coming together, but it's hot, so I feel like I'm always yelling over the fan, so it's easier just to get the work done and then show you after. Alright, so some stuff I forgot to do, got to film. Fuel system, it's gonna be running these vibrant fittings. So basically I converted the rail to ANs, just so it doesn't have any more, there's no more hard lines on the car. They're all braided. Dash 6, and they all have some type of AN on the end. Ow, that hurt. Beachworks 300 pump. We're running 740 injectors, 740 cc injectors. See what we get out of those. So as of today, troubleshoot. So I've had it blow, it's 120, the 120 fuse twice. Shouldn't do that, obviously. It's never good when you see this. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. But so I think I had a few grounds on the head, but the one on the block was probably too small, so upgraded that, and let's see where we are. Just have our PCV valve, temporary. So, yeah, for fuel pumping, I have it. So yeah, the fuel pump and the fuel system was like one of the first things done. I actually did record it, but I didn't squeeze it into I didn't squeeze it into the videos, so maybe I'll squeeze it in now, but I'll show you what the pump looks like, or I guess what the fittings and the routing and all that stuff looks like. Okay, this is a fuel pump setup. Okay, so obviously that's our pump connector. And we have this is a vibrant 3/8. So it is a quick disconnect. You can see you'll be able to just push the tabs and pull it off. So that is a 3/8 to AN. Obviously I'm using all -6 for mine, so to -6 AN. For vibrant, this 90 degrees, so that takes us back and allows us to just miss our return fitting. As you can see, it's angled. This is angled up a little bit just so it clears, and there's still room in here. So then we have our straight PTFE -6. As you can see the difference, the PTFEs has these flares. So this is a regular AN, no flare. But so that is the feed line that runs up front, and this is our return that comes from the front. So that's the return fitting. We have is actually a Vh45 to here, and then goes this way, and then our CJM kit return threads right in, all -6. Makes my life simpler. Well, I mean, it's pretty neat for the most part. It doesn't have the cover on it, obviously. Batteries in the trunk. Nothing special about that at all. Just it's in the trunk, and it looks like a mess back here because charger, whatever. It's actually unhooked right now, just because I was testing and blah blah blah, so it was unhooked. See what else can I catch you up on? The throttle cable and the pedal situation I'm gonna run. So I made a whole video. So I did the whole video of me using a Mustang pedal and throttle cable, but then it didn't work, so it's just a waste of a video, waste of whatever. So now I got the setup that is gonna work. I have my stock pedal, and we went with the, as you can see, this piece has been added on very sloppily, but it is on. So the donor car was actually maybe the 98, 99. The Infinity is the i30, just because I needed something where the nose of the car was long enough that it would make sense with the distance with this primary and secondary firewall. So it's like I needed something long enough that the cable would reach and still be in the Nissan Infinity family, so it was still attached to the throttle body, blah blah blah. Got it. Got a cable. Still have to put the bracket on. I wanted to paint that, so that's not on yet. And then cable coming through. Comes around and down. You get the picture. So, gonna be doing some beep boops soon. If I can finally finish the motor, put it in, and it's like now the most important and the most annoying part. So, I'll pull that up for you in a second. We'll be running this tune on it. I had a Nistune license a long time ago. So, dust that thing off. Found my console cable. So, gonna run it with that. I mean, we should already be in the ballpark. I really didn't do too much to the motor, so clean it up, just freshen it up and everything. The only upgrade is injectors, and a lot of like the evap and emissions and stuff is like simplified, so not too much of a difference. So I mean, these maps shouldn't be so far off, but the injectors are double the stock injector, so wish me luck. But this is what we're looking at. Okay, so we're gonna be having this tune. Obviously there's no transmissions, but I still have my center console in because I gotta show you my favorite part. Look at that, I'm hype. Nice sleeper look, keep it tucked away. Boom kit, we got some power. Alright, let's see. Let's get our console connected. Yep. And I'm having knock sensor issues right now, which I'm gonna obviously be addressing because I'm gonna have to. Well, fingers crossed, children. Still having power issues, obviously, as you can see. We are losing power. Losing a lot of power. Okay, we're back. A little more troubleshooting. Here we go. So here we go into again. We're having power issues. And lots of them. Okay, let's try this again. No. No, it's not. What is going on? Alright, so I think I found out grounding issues. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure it was these terminals that I had. They were painted more on the inside, so I just kind of cleaned them down, got rid of the paint, and we'll see what we get. Oh yeah, that would help too. Look at that. Rust on the terminals, especially the front terminals. This thing's been just sitting for so long. My poor baby. Alright, we may or may not have solved our grounding issues. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Nah, we did it. Solved our grounding issues. Now let's see how she cranks. That's gonna stop. Alright. I think we figured this out. 3 main fuses, the 120. My alternator has a short internally, it has to. There's no way it could get 120 volts from a 12 volt battery. So defective alternator. I need another main fuse, and then oh, it's gonna start. You can tell, big day. Alright, so we got all this stuff figured out. A lot more beep boops to do, but it works. I'm like, I guess I'll let you see it then. Alright, so last minute things we've been tightening up. Electrical issues, of course. Can't really get into tuning yet because of the wideband, but I think I got that figured out. I had some wiring and stuff, so it wasn't reading right. So let's see if it reads. Okay, let's get our cable connected. Should probably turn the key on, that might help me. Okay, so still have full power. I still have a few things unplugged. Maybe my light will come back for the fuel gauge, but we'll figure that out soon. As you can see, my wideband is having reading issues. Like, as in it's not picking up the signal fully, because it'll read for a minute and then it like times out. Huh. Okay.
Sounds like the battery's dying.
And we're back. Alright, so troubleshooting, I think we got it. So we were having grounding issues, battery issues, all types of problems. So to fix that, I think we got it. Can't really tell, but this is a ground to the block. Batteries in the trunk, so got our cable coming up here to power the main fuse. Alright, so we got it this time. But I'm gonna, obviously, there's no coolant or anything running through it, so I only run it for a couple minutes. I gotta keep my giant blower going, so you probably won't be able to hear me, so I'll do a quick running one. Talk to you after.